Okay guys, welcome to this episode of Fish in the Garden State, and it is that time of the month again, the August 2016 LTB Bass Box. Stay tuned for the unboxing. Guys, welcome back. Alright, so let's get into it. The August 2016 Bass Edition LTB. Let's see what we got. So, our normal wrapping as usual. And let's get to our bait card here. So as you can see, as normal, our bait card is laid out accordingly. And just so we have it for reference, here are the two baits that you would have got had you gotten the XL box. Mine's just a standard box, but had you got the XL box, here are the two baits you would have gotten. A Lunker Hunt Poppin' Frog at $7.99 and a Sebile Vibe Machine at $5.99. So the two additional baits, but we got the standard box, so let's get started. First bait up is the Castaic Boyd Duckett Series 4-inch BD Shad. It is, that's right, you see it, a $20 bait. See if we can focus in on that a little bit better. There we go. $20 bait. So that is this guy here. Little jointed swim bait. Beautiful bait. Something that's very unique to this. You can see it kind of under there. It has, as it gets to cover, it's got a magnet underneath there to hold that treble hook up. So if it gets a cover, you pull it through, whatever, that magnet keeps that hook elevated. So probably helps on snags. And you can see it has a little more realistic tail option here. It's like almost like feathers. It's plastic. I had it out before. But it's got a little more tail action to it. So nice dollar amount start. $20 pays for a $15 box. This is a $20 jointed hard swim bait. Boyd Duckett Tournament Series. Not bad start. Next up, we have the Chasing Trophy Fish. It's the EOC 3.5 stick bait. Let's find that here. There we go. It is in a baby bass style color. Nice little jerk bait. Shallow diving. I believe on the card here it says that it dives 4 to 6 feet. Focus is in there. And obviously it tells you how to fish it, all the details, just like any other bait. Okay, so we're at $27.50 after those two baits. Alright, next up we have Cabin Creek Bait Company. It's a buoy worm 5-pack, so full pack. It retails for $5.79. See where that is here. So looks like a new bait. Cabin Creek Bait Company. Kind of get in on the color here. It's a 4-inch stand-up hand-dipped soft plastic. It's actually very soft in there. There is, you can see as it's kind of sticking to the bag, there is some scent onto it, but very nice. Doesn't really tell me a color, but they're kind of a darker green pumpkin, and it's got a little, I can focus it in there, it's got a little gold flake into it. But stand-up worm, great for a small shaky head, but primarily I'm going to throw this on a drop shot and get that worm standing up. That's appetizing. Something with a little shorter leader down to the weight has that worm headed downward. I think this could be lethal. So again, $5.79. So already we're over $30 in a $15 box. Next up, we have some hooks. KVD triple grip short shank hooks at $4.99 by Mustad. So let's take a look for those. There we are. Mustad hooks, size 2 to 4. There's 4 pieces in here. They look like 4s to me. It does not look like a variety pack where I have 2s and 4s. Everything looks the same size. They are the red treble hooks, which I have never tried red treble hooks, but the whole bleeding aspect of them, can't go wrong for sure. It just looks like more of a wounded bait fish in there. People have kind of said that and done that for years. So looking forward to tying these on some crankbaits and see what they do. I got some Strike King baits that I like to change the hooks out on, so this will come in handy. So again, they were $4.99, $5. So, and last but not least, we have the Vicious Tubby Tube, and it's a 4-inch tube bait. I do not fish tubes. I don't have a single one in my tackle box. So the beauty of these things and these boxes is that it gets you to try baits that you wouldn't ordinarily buy. I will not buy a tube. So the only way I'm going to try and fish them is through this way. So this is a much thicker, heavier tube. This is the Vicious tube. It is in a watermelon seed color. And when you look at this and see the size of this tube, it's massive. You know what they say, big baits, big fish. The appendages off the end of the tube, they look nice. They are heavily salted. So you can see it on the top of that one tube here. You can just see that salt sitting in there, so it should have great action. I'm going to have to get me some hooks to rig this up and definitely give it a go. So looking forward to that. And then we got a new sticker compared to the previous boxes. So a new Get Lucky sticker. And then, as always, our little magazine, everything. It's kind of their little play on Justice League of America. It's got all the guys on there: Travis, Pro Fisherman Jones, Noah, Flair, Informative Fisherman, and Darcizzle all on there. And there's lots of different things in here. And the one thing that I saw when I flipped open to this, let me see if I can jump to it. Here's something really neat, and I'm sure a lot of you probably have these questions and thoughts: mono versus fluoro. And you can kind of see all the differences, the perks, plus and minuses to each. So this is actually a page that interests me for selecting. So there you have it. A little recap. Our sticker. We have our tube. Our hooks. Our little stand-up buoy worm. Our little jerk bait. And that $20 Boyd Duckett jointed swim bait. Now, I know what everyone's thinking. Since April, this is the 3rd jointed swim bait that I've gotten in LTB. It is definitely the rage right now. It's definitely catching and slaying some big fish. It is back-to-back months because we got that trout one last month. I think from Iowa. I forget. I'm pretty sure that's who it was from. But they are slaying fish. Looking to get out there and try to fish them a little bit more. But a little rundown of our card again so everybody can kind of see. So while you're watching this, compare it to your box. Let me know what the differences are. Let me know what you think, what your favorite bait was in the box for this month, how you see them working, what you think you're going to catch fish on. And be sure to comment and like the video, subscribe. This is also my first video with my intro in there, so tell me what you thought. It's a work in progress. I shortened it from the one release that I put out earlier to test. But let me know what you think. So thanks for watching Fishing the Garden State, guys. Have a good night.